Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you see, I have a crown. So I did a small, I was just doing some makeup, random makeup, and I thought, I am a princess. Why shouldn't I wear my crown? Okay, so today I want to talk about loving your skin, being in love with yourself. So recently I have figured that most things that we actually feel like are important in our lives are the ones that are actually not important. So recently I came across one of my exes. Sorry, I have a flu. You know the flu that is going around. My ex told me that he would want to rekindle something with me. Yes, but he was thinking if I would actually consider. Well, this is where I'm coming from, right? So this guy was in a relationship when we met. We were both in relationships. We were not cheating. Get me clear. We were not cheating. We're just friends. We were hanging out because his cousin was a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. So we were just hanging out with his cousin, and then in the process of hanging out, I realized I like his personality more than even his cousin, which was my first friend, you know. So we got to connect a bit. Oh God, I'm beautiful. Oh Lord. So we got to connect a bit, and then at some point we both lost our partners. Not like died, no, we both like parted ways with our partners. We had a break off, and then so we tried working something out, and it was bubbly, it was fun, and it was exciting at first, and then later on he went back to his ex, or his ex went back to him. I don't know whichever happens, but I think it's him because he's more of a lovey-dovey person. So I think he's the one who went back to the ex, and they rekindled. So I was like, I can't be a second wheel. I mean, look at me. Have you seen me? Wait, I'm just joking. As in, like, I've never put myself, or I've never seen myself as a second wheel. So I wasn't willing to give anyone the privilege of making me a second wheel. And if it was going to be that way, if I was ever going to be somebody's second wheel, it has to be someone that there's something worth it, you know? I'm not saying money or anything, but there has to be something. It has to be the love, it has to be the protection, it has to be the care, it has to be the sensitivity to me. I don't know, something. It just has to be something understanding. So he was not able to and he didn't even tell me. I just noticed his acting weird, and then when I asked, he gets offended. So I realized this guy has to either be dating somebody else or has gone back to their ex. So I decided I'll just live my life. So I focused on my life, and I was single for about, I think, 6 months. Well, I'm very good with that when it comes to self-control, so I can just stay off dating for as long as I need, for as long as I want, actually. So I was single for about 6 months, and then I started dating this guy, and it was good, and we dated for about 8 months, and then I just felt like you know, I just felt like we're not in the same headspace, because I don't know, they say age doesn't matter, but it really does. When it comes to relationships, it does, because it is with age that you actually realize your priorities, the things you give more credit to, the things you're actually struggling with. So I just thought it wasn't working, and I just left the relationship. I was very cautious not to hurt him, but still it had to happen. So it happened, and then after a few months, and then this guy, I can't call him an ex because we didn't even really date. I think it was only 1 month or something. So he came back, but this time he just wanted to be friends. But for some reason, I just thought, no, there's something more to this. And then when I found out, I realized that they broke up with the ex again. So this is the kind of relationship where it's a back and forth kind of relationship. They're back together, and then they're broken, they're back together, then they're broken. So I figured this guy is not a healthy guy to fall for. So I just through all my feelings I had for him, because he was actually a promising guy. He was so loving and he was a father figure. So I knew he would have been the best husband. He would have been the best baby daddy. Not baby daddy. He would have been the best father to my kids. And I just felt like probably this is the right guy. It just wasn't the time, and he just didn't feel the same way about me. So, well, it didn't work. So I think friendship worked further on. Now this is like a fast forward. So I think friendship worked better for us. So we still keep in touch. We even hang out actually, but it's just like basically friendship, because we realized we were better when we're advising each other, when we're talking about our personal things, our relationships, what you're going through, what you're facing, the challenges at work, than we are as lovers, because it would never be more than that. That is what I got from him. So I just figured, let me just stay off. Let me just stop expecting much. If it ever happens, then it happens. If it never happens, then it doesn't happen. And life has to go on, because he might just find someone else and he might just move on with her. So I also have to move on with my life. So long story short, I just realized that self-love is more important than anything else, because so many ladies, if they were in that situation, even gents, even guys, if they were in such a situation, will still go on fighting for this guy, thinking, no, this is my man, this is my guy, this is the one God has sent. God cannot send you something that you will struggle for. Yes, there is struggle in whatever God will send for you, but it's not that kind of a struggle, not the kind of struggle that will harm you, that will break your spirit, that will bring you down or discourage you. No, it's not that kind of a not that kind of a struggle. It's a healthy struggle. It's a struggle where you guys have to come to a compromise. You guys have to leave your old lives and be one. It's struggles that actually build you. Struggles that don't build you in any relationships or situationship. Please, sis, bro, just leave. That thing is not working, and don't force it. Because you see, the reason why we have so many divorce cases right now is because people are in a hurry to get married. And in the same way you're in a hurry to get married, you'll be in a hurry to get out of that marriage, because you went there with the wrong motive. You are desperate. You are at 30. You are feeling like you're too old. You're feeling like your ovaries are expiring. You're feeling like you're a man and there's so much pressure from home. Please, if you're not ready, don't. It's not anyone's cup of tea. It's not easy. I've not tried it, but I can imagine those guys who've tried long distance relationship. If you fight those many times, if huwa unameza mate juu ya vitu mingi hivyo, as in you don't want to speak out your thoughts because you don't want a fight. If you can imagine, if you're doing that and you're dating, what about when you're married? You can't tell this person to just up and out. No, it's a better or worse situation. Death do you part, my friend. You're not willing. Please, I am advising you. If you don't listen to this sister, what's in the worry you? What is your story? That is what we sing in our church. Our church says you have to be able to position yourself a place where God will bless you. But if you put yourself in a place where the devil will get you, he will also come and bless you. He will come and bless you with his problems. If you don't focus on what you want in life, then don't blame anyone for what happens in your future, okay? And then it's never too late for you to start again. A relationship, it doesn't have to be 8 years long. It doesn't have to be 6 years long. It doesn't even have to be a decade. Ati tumejuana tangu high school, tumejuana tangu sijui primary, tumejuana tangu tuzaliwe, tumejuana tukiwa kwa tumbo. What do you mean? What is that? No, shut up. What didn't they worry you? What they worry you? What is your story? My friend, it doesn't have to be that long. You can date for 3 months. You can date for 5 months and know this is the guy. You can just see a person and know this is the kind of man I want. And if at all you feel like he's the right guy, yes, but there's some things you don't like about him. He's the right lady, but there's some things you don't like about her. Then try and change. Yeah, try and change. People are not, change is imminent. Yeah, you can't avoid it. So this guy or this lady will change automatically. No, she won't of course behave the same way she's behaving akiwa single. No, because akiingia kwa nyumba ata change. Because this is a different kind of environment, it's a different setting, which means everything has to change. It's been your girl. Please stay tuned and make sure you like, hit and share, please. Share guys. I love you all. Please stay in those relationships. Don't give up. Don't give up yet. Love you.